sky turned red, dust on my boots, thoughts in my head. The sun went down behind the pines. I found some peace with a little light, a wooden log, an old guitar, crickets singing from afar. Every mile don't feel so tight when I'm by the fire tonight. No rush, no clock, no city sound, just open skies and solid ground. By the fire tonight, let the worries fade. Let the flames tell stories of the choices we made. With a slow old song and a heart held right, I finally feel alive by the fire tonight. Memories dance in the orange glow, faces I love, places I know. Some stayed close, some passed me by, like sparks that fade into the sky. A coffee cup, a quiet sigh, stars are burning way up high. Every scar starts feeling light when I'm by the fire tonight. The past don't hurt like it used to do when the night feels kind and true. By the fire tonight, I lay it all down, all the broken dreams, all the lost and found. With this old guitar holding me tight, I make my peace by the fire tonight. If tomorrow brings another road, another weight, another load, I'll walk it slow, I'll walk it right. Remembering this firelight. No gold, no fame, no neon sign, just borrowed time that feels like mine. By the fire tonight, hear my soul breathe. Every flame reminds me who I can be. Through the dark, there's still some light, burning low by the fire tonight. When the embers fade and the night turns blue, I'll carry this calm wherever I go to. One simple truth in my sight, I found myself by the fire tonight.
Somewhere there's a city full of restless neon light. Somewhere there's a farmer saying prayers at night. And somewhere there's a mother rocking worries in a chair. And somewhere there's a stranger who thinks no one cares. across the oceans, wider than the words we tend to say. People chase tomorrow in 1,000 different ways. We fight, we fall, we stumble, trying hard to understand how one small heart can hold the weight of all we plan. But when the day grows tired and the noise begins to fade, the world becomes a little less afraid. We're under the same sky. Every prayer, every tear, every question why. The stars don't draw a border, the moon won't take a side. It shines on every lonely soul that's learning how to try. No matter where we wander or how the years go by, we're walking through this life under the same sky. A soldier writes a letter he may never get to send. A child builds a castle that the waves will surely end. A preacher lights a candle, a singer writes a tune, and somewhere love is starting in the quiet of a room. We share the fragile stories that only hearts can tell. Different roads and rivers, but the same wishing well. We're under the same sky. Storms will come and drift away, and so will we in time. But every storm that breaks apart will leave a clearer light, and every broken heart will still keep reaching for what's right. So when you feel forgotten, lift your eyes up high. Remember, you and I are under the same sky. Maybe peace begins with a single honest hand, reaching past the fences built by fear and sand. Maybe hope is born when we finally realize there's more to us than all our different sides. Look up tonight, you'll see what I see too. We're under the same sky. Not perfect, never certain, but we still get by. And every star that flickers is a whisper from above, saying we are bound together by a quiet kind of love. So even when the road is long and days go rushing by, we'll find our way under the same sky. The fire turns to embers, the night grows calm and wide. Somehow it feels enough to simply be alive. Gather where the river bends, old guitar, couple friends. The world felt heavy, loud and wide, so we let the fire decide. Shadows danced across the sand like memories we didn't plan. And every glow along the shore made us wanna feel once more. No big speeches, nothing grand, just the truth inside our hands. Little sparks that come alive, showing us we still survive. So we raise our lanterns through the night, tiny flames against the dark. They don't chase the stars away, but they give our hearts a spark. We're not here to win or fight, just to share a little light. And somehow everything feels right with lanterns through the night. Someone laughed about the past, how the future changed too fast. Another whispered, I'm still scared. And we said, yeah, we've all been there. The wind carried what we couldn't say, gently lifting doubt away. Not a cure, not something new, just a place to be true. All the roads we couldn't see, all the versions we could be, linger softly in the glow, and somehow we just let them go. So we raise our lanterns through the night, tiny flames against the dark. They don't chase the stars away, but they give our hearts a spark. We're not here to prove we're right, only sharing borrowed light. And hope feels closer in our sight with lanterns through the night. Maybe life is mostly this, half confusion, half a wish. But when we stand in circles warm, we remember we belong. No perfection, no applause, just imperfect human laws. Hold each other while we can, try our best, begin again. So we lift our lanterns through the night, letting silence feel like grace. Every flicker says we're seen, every tear has found its place. If tomorrow pulls us far, we'll still carry who we are, guided by that gentle light, those lanterns through the night. The fire grows low, the wind grows mild, and for a moment life feels kind. Fire burns low and night leans in, quiet like it knows where we've been. Old boots resting in the dirt, hands tell tales of love and hurt. No need to speak, no need to name what we lost, what still remains. Every spark that drifts and claims another truth in the flames. Some words are better unspoken,
Some roads don't need to be chosen. There are stories in the flames, written in the light and rain. Every scar, every name comes alive in the flames. With his old guitar and borrowed time, I let the past explain. All the miles, all the pain, turn to stories in the flame. I've seen towns fade in rearview glass, promises that didn't last, hearts that tried, hands that slipped, moments gone but never missed. The fire hums a low refrain, like it knows my middle name. I don't curse what I can't change, I just listen to the flames. The night don't judge, it understands what it means to be a man. There are stories in the flames, soft as prayers, wild as rain. Every love, every shame finds its place in the flames. With every breath I rearrange what I choose to keep or blame. All the losses, all the gains turn to stories in the flames. If tomorrow comes too fast, dragging shadows from the past, I'll remember how it felt when the fire spoke for itself. No spotlight, no refrain, just truth flickering in the flames. There are stories in the flames, teaching me I'm not the same. I don't need to hide the pain when it dances in the flames. With a steady heart and quiet aim, I let the night explain. Every road I ever claimed lives on in the flames. When the embers fade to gray and the dark gives way to day, I'll walk on without shame, leaving stories in the flames.
We gathered where the shadows fall, past the noise, beyond it all. No bright stage, no shining choice, just a place where hearts rejoice. The fire was steady, low and kind, calming down our restless minds. And every pause between the flames felt like prayers without a name. Not every truth needs to be loud, not every fear has to be proud. Sometimes healing starts within, with just a breath of wind. That's when silence finds a voice, soft and steady, not by choice. It doesn't shout, it doesn't plead, it only tells us what we need. Through the hush and through the noise, hope becomes a quiet poise, and the world feels less like noise. When silence finds a voice. We shared the things we never say, all the doubts we hide away. No one tried to fix or prove, we just let our worries move. The night grew deep, the sky turned wide. Like a door we stepped inside, and somehow through that gentle space we felt the courage to embrace. The words we feared were ours to hold, didn't hurt like we'd been told. They softened when they met the light, and finally they felt right. That's when silence finds a voice, not a weapon, not a choice, just a truth that slowly grows in the places no one knows. Through the calm we realize tears can also make us wise, and broken hearts can still rejoice. When silence finds a voice. Go like lanterns drifting with the flow. No big speeches, no commands, just open hearts and steady hands. That's when silence finds a voice, gentle as a simple choice, not to hide but to be real, to show the things we truly feel. When the world grows harsh and wild, may we listen like a child and hear that deeper, softer poise. When silence finds a voice. The embers fade, the stars rejoice, and silence keeps its quiet voice.
I've slept in towns I can't recall, cheap motel lights, paper thin walls. I've chased the sound of a different name, looking for more than a little fame. Every road said keep moving on, every goodbye felt half done, but I found a truth I've always known. I'm okay where the guitar feels like home. No map can tell me where to roam, I just follow the strings and go where the guitar feels like home. Every worry turns to tone, every broken piece I own starts to sing instead of moan. I don't need much, just a fire's glow and a song I know. I'm finally free where the guitar feels like home. Killer's hands, a tired mind, but peace comes easy
when I find that simple chord I learned too young, back when hope was lightly hung. I've lost some nights, I've lost some friends, said I'd quit 1,000 times back then. But every road I walk alone leads me back where the guitar feels like home. No stage lights, no overflow, just a heart and 6 strings low. Where the guitar feels like home, I don't have to carry stone. Every mile I've ever known falls away when I'm alone. With this old wood, worn and warm, sheltering me from the storm, I find my truth where the guitar feels like home. If my voice shakes, let it be. It's just the sound of honesty. No perfect lines, no perfect tone, just a song that's fully grown. If tomorrow I walk unknown, I won't fear the road alone. Where the guitar feels like home, I stand taller on my own. Every scar I've ever shown turns to light when I'm alone. With every chord my heart is shown, I'm not lost, I'm not alone. I belong where the guitar feels like home. When the fire fades and the strings grow cold, I'll still be rich in stories told. No matter how far the road has flown, I'll return where the guitar feels like home. There's a quiet little meadow at the edge of town, where the fences lean like they're slowing down. The river tells a story as it curls and bends, about every soul that passed and never came again.
I walk the same old path where we used to roam. Dust beneath my boots feels a lot like home.
The sky is painted silver with the coming night, and every breeze that blows pulls your name to light. Some roads never end, they only fade, hidden in the choices that we made. Out where the wind remembers, it whispers like a friend, carrying every promise we thought would never end. It holds our quiet laughter, our tears and little dreams. Out where the wind remembers, nothing's ever lost, it only leaves. seasons filled with fears.
We carved our initials on an old oak tree,
Believing time was something we could keep. But life keeps moving soft and strange, teaching hearts how to rearrange. Out where the wind remembers, it hums a gentle tune, drifting through the twilight, dancing with the moon. It gathers all the moments we were too young to see. Out where the wind remembers, they're still right here with me. Maybe every goodbye finds a place to stay,
hidden in the shadows of another day.
and every broken prayer floating through the air
Becomes a part of something always waiting there.
I close my eyes and feel it. The night is singing low. Out where the wind remembers, the past and future meet, like footprints in the starlight on an endless open street. So if you ever wonder where our love might be, out where the wind remembers, it's watching over you and me.
The meadow falls to silence, but the wind still carries on,
holding every story long after we are gone.